would beat both people that beat Asa, despite Asa continuously beating Rctrois on EU.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
some
the
people
thing,
struggle. Some people struggle more against against worse players or better players. You know, it's.
Yeah, no, I just find it poetic, you know, because Asa beats Rctrois every time on EU tournaments, almost. So it would be funny
Seeding-wise,
to see Rctrois beat him.
Kaze, the reason why Kaze wasn't seeded to make top 8 is because he immediately runs into
Julian, who did you
Asa
fight
round
today?
1.
Apparently, Julian fought all 3 of his bracket demons, according to him. He fought Perky, Oz, and Rctrois.
Isn't the last time that he fought Perky, it was like he won the set?
Yeah.
Yes, when he's.
How do you enroll in these?
You join the Discord and then you.
The Discord.
There will be a message, or there will be an announcement each week that the tournament is run, for you to apply for or register for a bracket on StarGG.
Yeah.
We did see Rctrois win again, or sorry, Kaze win against God Miko today, right? So.
Yep.
Yes. Hey, I think this is like the 3rd time that we're having a set that's EU versus US.
That was scary.
And it's kind of been
oof.
Oh, nice
matches that we've seen play out beforehand.
Yeah,
I think
I've seen this matchup before. I've seen this before.
Oh yeah.
Flaming, how do you think Rctrois feels about Yuri?
He should feel pretty good about it, but it's about him playing on delay more than matchups, because Rctrois is probably, out of the higher level EU players, he's the guy that gets affected the most by the delay.
Yeah, I did notice some of that. That said, if him being affected by delay means that we don't see the Derek or the Cupid, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
What a good sweep for him from Rctrois. That grab is not quite going to kill. I think the next one definitely will, though. I feel like Miko's grabs are low-key underrated. Ooh,
yeah,
speaking of belly.
Let me hit him with the get in my belly. Ooh,
Don't say it like that.
That's always what I think whenever I see Miko hitting the belly.
Get in my belly.
Yeah, like I feel like he should be quite comfortable with the matchup itself, because we go
I'm
kind of
still
even
waiting
in this
for
matchup.
the 1-orb side B from Kaze. Not the 0-orb side B, please.
I feel like no orb side special should be getting punished on shield a lot more.
Do it.
Or it's like up tilt out of shield.
Do it now. Aww.
I feel like 1-orb side B should be punished more by people, but people never punish.
I don't like a move that can hit my shield is safe and you can jump and do an aerial out of it.
You know, if you have that move have a lot less range, I'll feel a lot more confident in punishing it. Smile.
As if someone hits me on the,
it's also the only tool.
I'm punished.
It's also one of the only tools in the game that can punish.
Sign it out, but that's a different point.
It's also one of the few moves in the game that I believe can punish Tina fully spaced fair on shield, even if you parry. Like if you parry it, I mean.
Speaking about fully spaced, that was a nice fair to clip Miko's aggressive landing back on stage. Now we're back to an even game. Ooh! Speaking about an even game.
Yeah, I've seen that song.
I really heard that. I saw that down there, and you know what I heard, and oh.
And that's a down B strike.
You want to know what I heard when I saw that down air, Whammy?
What?
I heard from the other corner of the screen. Oh, yeah.
All I'm gonna say is the reason why that down special RZ12 was able to get away with it is because Kaze put himself in the position of the juggle, which was I think it was a pretty good juggle up until instead of going for another up air, like a falling up air, Kaze landed and then jumped for a rising dare. And the moment that you do that rising dare and you go off stage, it's a hard read.
Rctrois response to Kaze's swap. No.
No. Yeah, Rctrois does not like this matchup, as he shouldn't. This matchup is awful.
Oh, playing on this matchup on delay too. Yikes.
Oh yeah, that does not make it better.
Yeah, but no. I saw the down air. That's all I heard was again.
Okay, so the question I have to ask though is, I understand disliking this matchup, but how much matchup experience do you have in it? Because the reason I say that is because I feel like unless we see some surprising gameplay from Kaze on LAN, I don't think I'd be too worried, even if it's a matchup I don't like. Because
Kaze is also not running Flame Tornado, he's running Dust Storm.
Okay, so he's throwing. That's what you're telling me.
It's not necessarily.
I would say it's throwing.
It is.
It kind of is.
It
throwing.
is.
Flowing Tornado is the best ticker, even if you don't run Windblade.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, if you're gonna drop one of them, it's not Flowing Tornado that you drop. You're dropping Windblade.
I mean, I feel like Lon is still a solid character. It's just,
Very yeah, true. He's like a high tier, but he's not a top tier if you're not wrong. So, like, I don't feel bothered if he's not running.
You know, that downer probably wouldn't have sent Rctrois towards the save, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sour
spot.
Yeah.
Webby, I almost heard it again, that's all I'm saying.
All I'm gonna say is that was a warning shot.
I keep hearing it angry again in my head.
And Rctrois, I feel like if you're going to belly in that scenario, at least throwing out the jab 1 to check shields.
Yeah,
is probably what you want to do.
That's what I feel about him. A lot of the time, I feel like he should jab more. You're playing Miko.
That's actually a good backdash.
Up tilt's one of those hard punish things where if someone's trying to jump over you, or if they're staying right on top of you and not holding shield.
They only gave you 2 patties and no straw. Bruh. I know you're not complaining about 2 patties and no straw.
Well, if you order 3, then you would be pissed about them only giving you 2. Then they're
but
not
you don't need 3 though.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't be ordering 3 in the first place. That's just.
Ooh, I like the side special mix.
What is this bracket? Where's the face of Flash Party? He DQ'd and I banned him.
The face of Flash Party currently is Mr. Fresh.
Yeah, I mean, he did win the last Flash Fever, so he should be one of the. He should have joined that clan. Yeah.
You know, Shishi, you might be a face of Flash Party. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, Reaper doesn't have that much influence.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. Speaking of that, I will have to speak about it with Apex a bit about stealing some more time about it, but I will be running a Reaper again. It will not be the last Reaper we'll see.
I think it was bracket-wise. I think it's a very nice format.
Yeah, I really like running it. It will happen again. We'll see exactly how I do it, but.
This is the face of Flash Party, not Tornado Maverick from Mega Man X.
You know, true, but you see, the whole face of Flash Party is. The clan is about the fact that you have won the Flash Fever, so I mean.
There's only 3 faces of Flash Party. One's not in attendance, one's in losers finals, waiting for their opponent. Yeah, the other one's in grands. Yeah. You could say the face of Flash Party is also
not
because
your
of face
father. Shut up.
But we'll get to that when we get to that. Speaking about, we'll get to that when we get to that. I have a sneaking suspicion a Belly's gonna seal this game.
Yeah.
I think we were all waiting for Rctrois to approach further off stage.
No.
Yeah.
I don't claim you.
Speaking about claim, ooh,
Oh,
Down
the
tilt?
is not going to kill yet.
Not sealing it out.
But it gives him enough time to charge belly again.
Bear's
Nope,
not
that's
sealing it
not
out
gonna
either.
Air please.
Oh god. I was gonna say, do not get sent in the wrong direction. Like, if you get
that would have
unlucky
been
with
hilarious.
Yeah, I was seeing the stage spike just killing him there. In my mind, I was just, no, Rctrois, not like this. But luckily, he still wins the game, so.
I'm a man of
going
many
up 2-0.
How do we feel about land? Because I'll be honest, I don't like.
I do. I don't hate synergy. Don't lie.
I don't think it's a very good idea for Kaze to stick with land in this scenario. I feel like there's just some things that need to be cleaned up about the Yuri gameplay, and your Yuri will do fine. I understand if you're playing land for the matchup, but I feel like you have to be extremely comfortable with playing a character for their a winning matchup. Like, for example, land does extremely well against Macalon. Extremely well.
Yeah.
But if you're not comfortable playing land up against a Macalon who's played in those matchups, you're not going to be doing as well as you probably as the matchup should be played out.
Yeah, what I can say, a matchup is only winning if you know how to do the things that makes the matchup winning.
Yeah.
That is an important part. You can't just go in, it's a winning matchup, yeah, I have the advantage. If you don't know what things in the matchup makes the matchup winning, well, then it's not winning anymore.
That was a nice 39% starter from Nico. I mean, you never see all hits of Nair connect. Ooh, again, you can't be going for that down air. Yeah. That was a very, very aggressive down air for...
No reason.
Yeah. Even if it hit, you have to hit the double down air just to confirm the kill, which if you're going for it, that's understandable. But against Miko, who's going to try and counter hit you, it's just not worth it.
Let's put it this way. I've played against Rctrois a lot.
Country
I've hit that double down air once.
Country Bumpkin loses to Frenchman on delay.
It's one of those. I like going for that type of read.
That was a good idea. That was a good idea, but not.
Well, you're not punished for going for it a lot, and at least at this percentage, you need to get that stock back at that point. I feel like now we're just trying to stop the bleeding.
Gets the kill. Rctrois not moving well around that projectile.
Hungry.
Rctrois looking for murder out there.
You said I got the down air once. What's gonna stop me from doing it again?
Oh.
Got interrupted on the charge and probably got caught with the double buffer.
Yeah.
I think we said beforehand how God Miko was charging in scenarios where you probably shouldn't be charging.
Yep.
And looks like Rctrois fell for that same exact problem.
Yep.
Good game from Kaze. He was bringing it back.
Yeah.
It's almost like Whammy foretold this. I foresaw this coming.
The double buffer shenanigans definitely helped, but it was a much aside from the yeah.
That's it, but well, that's it. Now there's a few things that Rctrois needs to think about.
He needs maybe choosing where to charge.
Yeah. If he's a bit more careful with the charge, he's not getting caught like that.
Whoever wins this set will be fighting Percy and loser Senor.
Yep.
Unironically, time-wise.
What's up?
I was gonna say, unironically, I think time-wise, we're doing pretty well.
Hell yeah. I wanted to ask your opinion, Wemmy. Do you think Kaze's gotten better, or do you think he just got lucky with his opponents?
I think Kaze's gotten better because there are moments in gameplay where you see things connecting, but there are moments like this where you understand the high risk, high reward, but there's no need for you to go for that high of a risk playing Yuri.
You see, I'll tell you from my perspective, he's definitely gotten better because I don't feel as much pain watching this.
It's just sadness when you see the high risk, and then because it's one of those things where if it connects, it looks great.
I feel like Yuri's a character where you could hold shield at ledge if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, like Yuri's a character that, quite frankly, she is very good at playing it. Kaze is not playing it safe.
I wonder if we'll see another scenario where Kaze lost his stock like he did at the start of this game and managed to bring it back due to some unfortunate circumstances.
That was
not quite getting the counter.
But
Kaze managed to bring in this game back after losing his stock super early, so.
Yeah.
Also, I feel a big difference that you'll notice between a lot of, let's say, just for comparison, Vert and Kaze. Kaze gets a little bit of the up airs or up tilt started, and you'll see like Kaze like start the juggle but then drop the juggle. Vert doesn't drop those.
Yeah.
And
we hit those.
Yeah. Speaking about hit those, we hit that second one. That was probably a way to get back in the set, but right now we gotta go back to playing neutral and not get hit with the belly bump at like 60. Smile.
Yep.
This is an awkward position. Oh, if RC2 had read that tech roll. Oh, or not tech roll, please. Oh,
he gets it anyway for the edge guard. Yeah, that was so many ways that Rctrois could kill him there.
It would have been tragic if Rctrois just bellied him and ended the game.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
In that scenario, there was so many opportunities where Rctrois could kill Kaze, and there wasn't really much Kaze could do about it.
To be honest, the sad part was